Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown, back in my cider shed with some more cider to try. As always, it's another one from Toye. So the last one we did was the B.O.B 5, so Ben's Orchard Blend 5. And I'm working backwards now for some reason, don't know why. And now we've got B.O.B 4, Ben's Orchard Blend 4. This is 7.4%, so a little bit stronger than the last one. Again, blend of lots of different varietals, which I'll put on screen here somewhere. But it includes Kingston Bitter, Sweet Coppin, Hanging Down, Browns, all sorts of rare and wonderful things, Dufflin, all sorts of things. Anyway, I'm going to open it and try it. Little bit of bubbles, It's a nice pop. If I'm sipping a bit subdued, it's because I'm absolutely knackered. So there you go. Let's pour this out into our cider salon glass. So the B.O.B 5 was excellent. And Jack did message me and say that was his best West Country cider so far. So it's definitely an evolution. So we'll see what we've got here. Based on that premise, this shouldn't be quite as nice or good or whatever you want to call it as the B.O.B 5. But you know, let's find out. It's a similar colour, deep gold bordering on amber, nice and hazy. So basically, he's not filtering, he's not pasteurising, he's not adding yeast, nothing like that. It is what it is. All that's in this is apple juice of various sorts. It's a bit too cold. Yeah, it's freezing. It's a bit too cold. Never mind. Let's give it our best shot. Nice mousse on it though. Look at that. That's very nice mousse. Let's smell it. Ooh, interesting. Slightly tropical nose. Nice nose. There's a sweet apple character in that. Absolutely. More than so it smells more East Coast than I would say West Country, but yeah, lovely aromatic. Makes me think of like apricot jam or something. Yeah, doesn't smell particularly earthy, sweated leather, sweated apple, leathery. Doesn't have any of those characteristics, particularly on the nose. Smells quite sweet and rich, like a ripe, sweet apple, more than anything. Which makes sense, because it's made from apples. Let's try it. It will be bone dry. Let's see what we got. Wow, pretty fizzy this one. It does 5 grams per litre every bottle. But for some reason, this feels, I mean, they're very fine bubbles, but it's quite fizzy. So what I got on the nose, it doesn't particularly follow through on the palate. Though I'm getting a hint of like pineapple, but with no sugar in whatsoever. Pineapple juice, but take out all the sugar. Definitely got a hint of that going on. There is astringency. Throw out some cider apples in this. Quite bold acidity, but it does have like things like browns in, which is an acid. So one would expect that, I think. It's also got Bramley in. Again, quite high acid. You'd expect it to be quite sour. And it is quite sour. It's solid though. It's solid. Still not bad. Still not bad. There's quite a lot of malic acid in that, I think. I'm going to say malic rather than lactic. Quite firm astringency. Not as many dimensions to it as the B.O.B 5, for sure. But still a pretty good example of an Eastern County cider. It really is. It's got so many varietals in though. I think this is going to have to warm up for me to get the full experience, for sure. This is way too cold. So I've got any other tasting notes on the screen. But, yeah, it's pretty good. Am I getting a hint of, maybe the merest hint of like New Wellington boot? Which sounds derogatory, I think I've said this before, but I really like that smell. As a cheesemonger of many years, I love the smell of a New Wellington boot. I've been through many pairs of Wellington boots. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. Less dimensions to it, I feel. In the Bob 5, there's actually more apple varietals in this. Not that that means it's going to have more dimensions. But yeah, lots of different apples in this. I feel for me it's a little austere. That malic acid is a bit too present. So what I'm getting primarily is like the malic acid and the astringency, which, you know, I think I want something more than that. But he's an amateur cider maker experimenting. So yeah, totally valid. Totally valid. And yeah, I can see how he feels like the Bob 5 was like, I don't know if it's the best one, but certainly the best West Country style one that he's made, because it absolutely was. Had lots of layers. So yeah, there you go. There you go. So there you go, Jack. Thank you for this bottle. Still have several to try. So yeah, we're going to keep plodding on in a good way with Jack Toye's ciders. But in the meantime, thank you for joining me in my cider shed. I hope you join me again. But until that time, cheers.